Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Wicked Bee of the West YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie Diana Eubank, Dr. Stephanie Diana Eubank. I teach business administration over at Stan State. I also am the sole proprietor of Wicked Bee of the West Business Consulting, where we consult on remote work and leadership development along with organizational development. Now, I want to do a little bit of a rant. While watching Bill Maher this weekend, he had a guest on named Scott Galloway. And in his book that he was promoting, he showed just how out of touch he is. And both of them are with regards to remote work. See, their argument is that remote work is eroding businesses' ability to make networking and personal connections. And see, it's not hindering, it's changing it. Remote work is a game changer, and thus, of course, it's going to change how we connect. First and foremost, Scott Galloway pointed out that traditionally most people meet their significant others in the workplace. However, for most millennials, Gen Xers, and Gen Zers, 50% of all long-term relationships in the US were started from meeting remotely, specifically with online dating. My husband and I are a great example, and we constantly, we're very happy and constantly talk about how we plan to grow old and melt like cheese together. And we have a very happy and loving family. This being said, this is a misconception about remote work in that perspective, just because, again, the game has changed and that's not how people are meeting. Also, making in-person work part of your plan as far as meeting romantic partners is problematic as far as how it affects workplace culture and the dynamics of the workplace and your team development. And again, creates additional risks for your company. So, remote work actually helps to keep those risks to a minimum. Secondly, with regards to remote work, the argument was also brought up on whether remote work hinders people's ability to network both for job growth and connections within business. And again, it doesn't hinder, it's changed it. A lot of companies now are promoting internal remote connections as far as making group events that get workers together who are interested in particular things, such as they have women's in leaderships groups to help promote each other and help boost each other up. There are a number of them that help bond those who are either former military or military family members so that they develop community within their organizations. And this is a great way to help not only network within your organization, but expand your internal network nationally. It's not about who or what you know, it's who knows you and who knows the work that you do. That is the true form about business networking and business communications. Furthermore, it has been studied and tested both here in the US and in Europe about work-life balance, and that having friends outside of the workplace and having hobbies and other interests outside of work is a great way to help fight against burnout and other mental health issues that can happen in the workplace due to overwork. Also, I advise my students constantly where it is good to develop friendships in the workplace as a form of business communication and networking. You shouldn't necessarily be looking in your workplace to make your best friends because let's face it, those you work with are in fact your competition. So when you are going out and making friends in the workplace and giving them your deep personal information, you are also indirectly giving them fuel to utilize against you. And this also creates weird dynamics and competition in the workplace. So, again, being able to have professional friends and having close friends who don't work with you and don't work in your field are a great way to be able to both be social and network within your business and be able to have friends and in both capacities combat burnout and help enrich yourself as a whole person, which also again helps with business as far as morale building and helping with overall productivity. So again, when we make sure that we're looking at what is the here and now and not just pulling from traditional views, we really start to see the fact that remote work is indeed here to stay. That's all I have for you today. Take care, everybody.